Welcome to the Double E Cup Series Tournament of Champions. We're here for race number 3, officially halfway through this tournament. We had 22 cars at the start. Our field has been cut down to 10. And we will see today which 5 drivers make it to the championship race. And it should be very exciting. Let's remind ourselves really quick of the format. Like I said, we have 10 cars in the race here today, and after today, 5 will be eliminated. The top 5 finishers in today's race will advance to the championship race. So it's all about being one of the top 5 finishers. And now the cars are lined up for today's race in the finishing order of race 2. So you see Jimmy Johnson, our race 2 winner, is starting up front. Let's look at our full starting lineup here for today's race. Johnson on pole with Martin Truex Jr. to his outside. Then we have Kyle Busch and Chase Elliott there in row 2. Row 3, we have Kevin Harvick and his teammate Aric Almirola. Row 4, Kyle Larson and race 1 winner Ryan Blaney. And rounding out the field is Clint Bowyer and the rookie Bubba Wallace. So we do have a rookie in this race. 12 laps is your race info today. 12 laps is the distance. Top 5 will advance. So it's all about being in the top 5. We're about ready to get this thing started. Green flag is in the air here for race 3. We are underway. Jimmy Johnson rides that high line through 1 and 2, which is always the preferred line in 1 and 2, but then he goes to the bottom here in 3 and 4. Top is best in 1 and 2, bottom is best in 3 and 4. Chase Elliott here on lap 2 already going after the lead. He's going to slide up in front of his teammate. Strong performance from that 9 car already as we see 2 wide all the way back here. Larson trying to get that top 5 spot away from Kyle Busch. We're on lap number 3. Larson moving forward. Now here's Chase Elliott. Scrapes the wall. Loses a ton of momentum. Jimmy Johnson retakes the lead. Now Truex moves into 3rd. Elliott still losing positions. He's back to 4th. Now Kyle Larson with a big slide to try and move up into the 3rd spot. He'll fall in line behind Harvick in 4th. Kyle Busch has fallen back a little bit since the start. Lap 5 now is underway. Now here comes Truex sliding down through 1 and 2. He got a tag from Harvick, but Truex will save it and hold on to that car, but he's going to fall 3 wide middle here. He's going to fall out of the top 5. Big slide for the 78, but an impressive save. We're on lap 6 now out of 12, already clicking through almost to halfway here. Johnson leads, Harvick's up to 2nd, a little stack up here in the back of the pack. Oh, and now around goes Bubba Wallace, and he collides with Clint Bowyer in the 14, and that is undoubtedly going to bring out our first caution of the day on lap number 7. Just past halfway, and the rookie, Darrell Wallace Jr., collects Clint Bowyer. Both are running near the back of the pack, and we saw after Truex got shuffled out of line, it looked like it kind of jammed things up. Let's see what happened. You see Truex on the outside of Bubba Wallace. Looked like Bubba just got loose. He checked up. Might have gotten tagged by Almirola slightly, but it was just a tough spot there. There wasn't a lot of room for error back in the pack right there, so a tough break for those two for sure. The rest of the field will restart here on lap 9. 4 to go. And you see here at the cut line, you got Ryan Blaney there in 5th. Kyle Busch is outside the top 5 currently, so is Martin Truex Jr. A couple heavyweights outside the top 5, but there's plenty of time for them to get back in there. Green flag is back in the air. Johnson still leads. Harvick gets a good restart to his inside. He's going to try and challenge through 1 and 2, but now he'll get sideways and slide back into 2nd. Chase Elliott still 3rd. Kyle Busch has moved into 5th, as now Ryan Blaney, though, is going to come back and battle him for that final spot. Up front, Kevin Harvick slides past Johnson easily, back into the race lead. Now Harvick leads. As meanwhile, the battle for 5th continues to heat up. Truex trying to get by Blaney and Busch as they battle side by side with 2 to go. Blaney will move into that 5th spot. Battle for 6th now. Here comes Kyle Larson up to 2nd. He's got a good car. White flag is in the air now as Larson tries to challenge. Blaney still holds on to that 5th spot. Larson going for the race lead. Here comes Blaney on the inside. He makes contact with Chase Elliott. Oh, and around goes Blaney into the outside wall. Truex now to the inside of Elliott, and they cross the line. Kyle Larson wins the race, and it looks like Chase Elliott and Martin Truex Jr. will make it in. You see Ryan Blaney now is in the wall over there in turn 3. He will not make it to the championship race as a chaotic final lap. We got to see what happens. You see here, Ryan Blaney tries a slide job to take 4th away from Elliott. Got into him, put Elliott in the wall, and Chase just turned Blaney into the wall. Probably deliberate, but probably a source of retaliation there. And you see when they cross the line, Truex was able to take advantage of that, moves into 4th. Elliott just edges Kyle Busch to the line. So these 2 will advance. However, these 5 with some favorites in there. Kyle Busch doesn't make it in. Ryan Blaney, who won race 1, he misses out. Meanwhile, Kyle Larson, during all that exciting drama, won the race. So congrats to Kyle Larson in the 42 car, winning race number 3. Big day for him and that team. Here are your final results. Harvick 2nd, Johnson manages to hold on to 3rd, Truex 4th, and Elliott held on to 5th. Kyle Busch 6th. That's going to be a big, interesting development there. You see Blaney, Bowyer, Almirola, Bubba Wallace all miss out as well, unfortunately. But there is your final 5 that we will see race for the championship in just a couple of weeks. Pretty interesting array of drivers here. 3 Chevys, a Ford, and a Toyota, so all manufacturers represented well. Should be exciting. Thank you all so much for watching today. Hope you enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy NASCAR content. Race for the championship will be here shortly. Thanks for watching.